So y'all, there's this video surfacing on YouTube that says, what does it say? So he really flew you to another city, had a car and a job lined up for you within 3 months of knowing you. And this is created by @Josh and Janae. Yeah, this is YouTube. And they did a little dance. It's like a little reel or whatever. I don't, shorts. It was a shorts. My son get on my with that game. It ain't even that serious. Anyway, but in the comment section, people are saying, prime example of when they know, and when they want to, they will. But a lot of people was just saying how intentional it was. That's what was getting on my nerves. People were saying, "Oh, this man was intentional." Wish everyone was genuinely intentional like this. He was so intentional. This is the best type of man to have. No time is wasted. Others was like, he moved with purpose, joy. This is what I'm reading. And then this was funny. Somebody said, "Lord, I know you got me. You hooked my sister up, so I'll keep the faith." And ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with you keeping the faith. But what I'm here to tell you is that because this faith without action gets you nowhere. Having faith, that's why I want to say the Bible says faith without work is dead. It gets you nowhere. Hope and no work gets you nothing. So, but what brought me here to you guys, what I want to talk about is, it wasn't that he was intentional. This man moved in alignment. And being intentional and operating in alignment is two totally different things. It's just different. So, and I say that because intention without alignment is just desire. Sit still. Say it with me. Intention without alignment is only desire. Y'all remember that, because you got people that's intentional. They pray every day. They visualize. That's why you got vision boards. That's why people get in the prayer closet. That's why, but see, they're not in alignment. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. So, nothing moves for you when you're not in alignment. Things stay stagnant and stuck, and it takes longer, But I want you guys to know, when you operate in alignment, it creates opportunities for you, because that's what alignment is. It's openness. Because I dealt one card, y'all. That's why I got my cards in my hand, and the Lovers card came out. It's still right here, and we all know the Lovers card means union. Come on, connectedness is here. That's what alignment. Because the Lovers card is really like a choice. A choice in what? The Lovers also represents duality, understanding that yin and yang. It makes you whole. Independently, it's only 180 degrees, but together it's 360. It creates movement, and movement creates momentum. Okay, so that's the understanding that opens up romance, opportunities, relationship. This is what it opens for you. So, because the Lovers represents love, duality, and that's what it is. Look, Temperance at the bottom of the deck. It's perfecting balance. That's what it is. It is the union of opposites coming together. Alignment. Y'all ain't ready, man. Y'all are not ready. That's alchemy. That's peace. Yeah, that's what that is. So, in the comment section, what I was going to say was, tarot. Alignment opened up all four aces. You got the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is the passion. Then you got the Ace of Swords, Pentacles, Cups, and that's all four. Wands is passion, momentum, drive, spark. Pentacles is material opportunities, provision, stability. The Cups is love that flows. Love that flows instead of drain you. And then you have the Ace of Swords. This is like the idealist, the creative, the clean thinker. clarity. All these are the new beginnings. That alignment, being in alignment. These are the opportunities. Okay, so it's not. It don't stem from wishing. They come from just being positioned, basically. So, in tarot, alignment would be the world card, right? It's completion and integration. It's you doing the inner work, and people miss that part a lot. The Lovers card ain't just romance. Like I said, it is alignment. It is harmony. It's right choices. It's values lining up. Being able to hold duality without collapsing. You understand what I'm saying? So, this type of alignment, you know what I'm saying? What she was talking about in this video right here, it's not for people with misaligned values. And that's the Lovers in reverse. Because misaligned values is discord. It's disharmony. It's disconnectedness. And you want to know what else it is? Trust issues. Baby, you get nothing, nowhere. You got to do the work, baby. You got to. Like a young little Van Zant used to say, do your work. Do your work. You got to do your work. So you can't live in fear and expect expansion. You can't be disconnected and expect the flow. You can't be dishonest and expect harmony, baby. It don't work like that. I'm just saying. So when you walk in distrust, expect for doors not to open for you in love. Because they won't. So, alignment, it don't reward chaos. It just does not reward chaos, because when attention is what you want, then alignment is what you become. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I just want you guys to get it. And this message ain't just for y'all; it's for me too. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't like the, the wishful thinkers and the hopeful people in the comment section thinking that all you got to do is have faith. But baby, what work are you putting in with that faith, honey? You got your vision board. You're in your prayer closet. What are you doing to heal, to become whole? And y'all know I say this all the time. Whatever your focus is in life, let's just say you was born in Scorpio energy. That means you came into this world, you entered this realm to Scorpio. That's your focus. That's your core focus. So what are you tearing down and rebuilding? What are you allowing to die? And what are you creating new? What's starting new for you, Scorpio? And how are you doing it? You can only do it by tapping into Taurus energy. Because if Scorpio is the energy of the death card, that means the shadow world ain't nothing for you. As a matter of fact, Scorpio, you dealt with, Aquarius have it hard, and Scorpio does too. Scorpio deal with a whole lot of impulsiveness, okay? Because your ruling planet is Pluto and Mars, okay? You need to go look up what the energy of those planets are. So you deal with a lot of pride, envy. Sometimes you can overindulge in your desires. Come on, y'all rule the groanings or whatever. Dark side to an unhealthy ego, greed. So we know Scorpios they love money. Huh? Scorpios will take your money. They won't spend their money, but they will use your money. Okay? I know. Trust me. But see, that's what Taurus come in at. This is what balances you out. Taurus is the energy that's going to help you to ground yourself, face your trauma. Because Scorpios have a hard time forgiving people. Taurus help you to ground yourself so much so to where you can address the unhealed issues that blocked your self-growth. Yeah. See how those two energy itself, 180, Taurus, and the other energy, Scorpio, 180. But you put them together, like I said, it creates momentum. It creates a circle of 360. Is it 360 or 380? No, it's 360. I'm tripping. But anyway, once you get that full circle of energy flowing for yourself, honey, it creates movement. Then you can spiral on up, on throughout your chart, baby. Spiral it up. You're going to move forward. It creates all the aces. Okay, you start at the ace, the number one, the opportunity. Okay, but that don't mean things is gravy there. Let's see. Yeah, I created this deck. It's called the Strongman Oracle deck. I guess my question is, what blockages? What's the core blockage? Well, we know faith without works is dead. We know that faith without putting in the action cause dead ends. So, what do you want the collective to know? The people watching this video. Ooh, some of y'all stuck in self-righteousness. And y'all, the Strongman Oracle deck, this is my baby. Self-righteousness. This is my first card because this is something that I had to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the core wound is pride used as protection. That's the core wound of this energy. So, you've made yourself the exception to the rule. Above correction, allergic to repentance. So you use your wounds as credentials, and your rebellion is a badge. And no one can tell you anything, not even God. Baby, that was me. But I had to heal, because the prophetic message is, there is safety in surrender. I had to understand that my safety was in laying my armor down, laying down the things that I thought was protecting me, because they was really hurting me. Because baby, at some point you got to listen to people. So you don't earn righteousness, you receive it. That's another thing that I had to learn. I'm gonna say it again. You don't earn righteousness, you receive right. And I say that because people think that just because they went through what they went through, they got a right to feel the way that they feel, in which they do. But baby, how long is you gonna feel the way that you feel? Like I'm all for, you can't tell nobody how long they should cry about something that hurt them. But baby, at some point you got to forgive, move on, let that shit go. At some point, because again, you don't earn righteousness, you receive. Righteousness has to be received, because baby, what you think is righteousness, you know the rest. But you have to lay the false crown down and let the truth rebuild you. That's all. That's the prophetic message in the card. You see what I'm saying? Laying the false crown down and let the truth that brings about clarity and transparency. This is what you have to let rebuild you. So the activation prompt, this is a journal. Get you a pen, paper. Where have you confused rebellion with your healing? Because baby, once you heal, you step into the lovers. Your masculine and your feminine energy become one, and not just here and here. Because baby, I was using too much feminine energy, while I'm a whole Aquarius, and we all know Aquarius is a masculine sign. But I was a Pisces moon. I didn't want to feel nothing. My moon sign caused me to feel everything. And when I tell you I didn't want to feel but I always saw it before I felt it. But trust me, I felt a lot of shit. But hey, I'm Unconventional Jack. This message is whoever it was for. You know, if you want to move into alignment, deal with the self-righteousness. That's all I'm saying. Deal with your shadow. Period. I am Unconventional Jack, and I am out.